The billionaire opened his front door at 2 in the afternoon. He wasn't supposed to be there. The housekeeper appeared in the hallway with her finger to her lips. She whispered, "Stay quiet, sir." She took his hand and slowly pulled him to the door of his 7-year-old son's bedroom. She pointed at the crack. The billionaire looked, and what he saw in there made him slide down the wall and sit on the hallway floor, crying. Inside the room, his son was sitting on the floor. No wheelchair, no leg braces, sitting alone. And in front of him, the housekeeper had laid out a path of colorful cushions from the rug to the bed. The boy, with both hands on the floor, was trying to drag himself toward the first cushion. His arms were shaking, his face red from the effort, but he was moving and he was smiling. The billionaire spent 5 minutes on the hallway floor, unable to stand up, because his son, Benjamin, 7 years old, had cerebral palsy. Since birth, 9 doctors had said the same thing. He will never move on his own, never. And there, on the bedroom floor, with no one watching, the boy was dragging himself forward. Across a path of cushions, the housekeeper had set up every single day in secret. But before I tell you what happened next, you need to understand who this man is and why he wasn't home at that hour. Frank Rhodes, 45 years old, owner of a chain of car dealerships in Houston, net worth of $1.2 billion. Married to Melissa, 1 son, Benjamin, 7 years old, diagnosed with spastic cerebral palsy at birth. Benjamin couldn't walk, couldn't stand up, couldn't sit up on his own. He needed help with everything: a motorized wheelchair, 2 full-time caregivers, a physical therapist 5 days a week. Frank had a deadline in his head. The doctors had said that if Benjamin didn't develop mobility by age 8, his muscles would permanently atrophy. 11 months left. Attempt 1. Dr. Alan Marsh, a pediatric neurologist in Boston. $300,000 over 6 months of treatment. Benjamin showed no response. Attempt 2. A clinic in Switzerland specialized in cerebral palsy. Frank brought the whole family. $700,000. 4 weeks of inpatient treatment. Benjamin came back exactly the same. The only difference was that he cried more, because the exercises hurt. Attempt 3. A physical therapist from California. 3 months at the estate. $200,000. An intensive 8-hour-a-day method. Benjamin had crying episodes every week. The therapist left saying the case was too severe. Attempt 4. Equine therapy. 5. Aquatic therapy. 6. Pediatric acupuncture. 7. Magnetic stimulation. 7 attempts. $2 million. 0 progress. Melissa fell into depression. Frank stopped sleeping. Benjamin's 2 caregivers did only the basics. Changed him, fed him, placed him in the chair. Neither one tried anything anymore. And the housekeeper. Follow and comment part 2.